Hi everyone, welcome to this Figma in 10 minutes crash course. It's perfect for beginners who want to start designing beautiful user interfaces fast. By the end of this video, you will be ready to create your first design in Figma. Let's go. What is Figma? Figma is a free web-based design tool used to create UI UX designs, wireframes, prototypes and more. Think of it as a Google Docs for design, for live collaboration, no downloads, and it's beginner friendly. Let's create an account in Figma. It's very straightforward. It's free and it's beginner friendly. I told you. Let's click on the login button. You can log in with your Google ID. Then select the ID you want and click the continue button. That's it. You are you entered right into the Figma interface. Okay, then this is your Figma interface, and sometimes you may need to enter something here, and I can give some names here. Okay, my name is here, and you can select all these things, and these are some data collection by Figma. Continue and continue, and you have skip option and continue. Okay, then select the starter version, and this thing is free. It's free, always free, and it's lifelong free. Okay, click continue. Okay, you can skip it. Now you are inside the Figma dashboard. That's it. It's very straightforward, very simple. Okay, let's go to the options available here, and you have your profile icon here, and in this you can change the theme. You can toggle the theme, and you have a settings icon, and even you can download a desktop app, and you can create a community profile. You can add another account here, and obviously you have the logout button. Then it is showing your plans is showing here, and right now you are using the starter version, and for the starter version, and Figma provides a single project. Okay, this is a project Figma provides. By default its name is team project, and you can go to settings here, and you can change the name here. Okay, and I'm going to call this my project. Okay, and now your project is changed, and Figma organizes files inside this project folder. That means you can have files inside your project folder. I think you can have three project files. Okay, and that means you can have three design files inside this thing. You can create a new design in this. Plus, click this button, and you have design files, FigJam, slides, buzz, site, and you can even import files to this. Okay, let me create a new file here, new design. Then that file will be added to your project folder, and now we created a new Figma project file, and you have some tips available here. See, these are the tips: mobile apps, desktops, all these tips are coming here. Okay, then you can close if you don't want this. Okay, now you can rename this thing, and this is see my app. Okay, and this is your app design file. So I just renamed this thing. If you want to go back, you can click on this Figma icon here. You can select back to files. Now you can see you have one file inside your project folder. Okay, then this thing is organized inside your Figma project folder. Okay, and you can go back. You can even go back to your uh, you can go back to your home page like this, and this is actually your project page, and you can go back to files, and here you can create this will create the file inside your project folder. Okay, and I can go to draft. Okay, now you have something like this. Then you can click on this create button. You can create design, and this will be this is created outside of your project folder, and I'm going to give this as my draft. Okay, and you can go back to files. Now you can see it's here, not inside this thing. Okay, and that's inside your draft. Okay, you can create any number of Figma files. I think you can create here. Okay, I think it's clear to you. It's very simple. Okay, now let's start with the layout, and I can open this design file. Then a toolbar is appeared here. This is your toolbar, main toolbar. Then you have a layers panel here. You can see you have a layers panel here. Then that organizes everything in your design appears here. That means every elements on your design appears in your layers panel here. I don't have anything right now. The design panel on the right side, here's where you adjust size, position, colors and more, and that means literally the properties of an element appears here. Okay, and this is a toolbar, this is a layers panel, this is asset panel, then here, and this is your design panel, and this is your main artboard, or this is a work area, I think, and this thing is called artboard, I think. That's a better term. Okay, now let's create a frame, and frames are the building blocks in Figma. You need to create a frame and select a device size like iPhone or desktop, whatever. This gives you a canvas to design on. That's how Figma works. So for selecting a frame, you have to go to this icon. This is a frame icon, or you can simply press F. Okay, then on the right side you can see there are a lot of frames appeared here. That means you can select whichever frame you want. I can go with the iPhone Pro. Now you have an iPhone Pro here. Okay, you can use the control and the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, and you can click here, then you can press this zoom in and zoom out, and you can press space bar and you can drag it here. Okay, and there are other lot of shortcuts inside this thing. Okay, and this is your canvas. Now you can see in your layers panel you have a, a frame appeared here, a layer appeared here, and you can see a frame icon here. Okay, that means this is a frame. Okay, now you can immediately rename this thing either here, or you can double click here, and I'm going to call this as my login page. Now you can see it's appeared here, and this is the canvas where I can add other things. We are going to design a login page actually, so you can have all the elements necessary for creating that UI. Okay. Okay, now let's add some shapes into this canvas. Like you can use the rectangle tool here, and there are other tools: rectangle, line, arrow, ellipse. There are tons of tools. Okay, you can use any tool you want. Right now, I want to add a rectangle tool, and you can draw the interface like this. Okay, and this is your box to enter your email. Then you have a password box. I need a button. Okay, this is the button. Okay, and when you click on one element you can see the property bar here, and that's where all the things appeared here regarding this element. That means the height, weight and tons of things are there. Okay, you can go you can play around all these things, and let me give you some basic things. If you want to change the fill color, okay, let me change the background color. Okay, select this frame. Now you can see, come here, select the fill, and you can change the fill color. Okay, and if you want to change the border radius of this thing, come down here. You can see the corner radius here, and you can click here, make it 8 or 10, whatever value you want. Okay, and you can give 8, and it's also 8. Okay. Okay, and you can group it. I want to group all these things. You can select things like this and press Ctrl G, and now this is a group. Now you can see the change here. A group is created here. Then you have a rectangle inside, and you can name this email. Email. It's a better convention to name all these things. Otherwise, everything will be cluttered. Email, password, and the button. Okay. Now the group is called login group or something. Okay, and this is your login group. And if you want to add some text, and you can see some grid lines appear here, this is for your guidelines, and now it is perfectly centered. Now I want to add a text. You can press the T. Now it's text, and click here, write some text. Welcome back. Okay, and this is your text. It's very small. You can come here and you can increase the size here. You can increase the size. I want it to be a 40 size. Okay, and you can move this like this. And if you want to add this to this group, you can just simply drag here. Okay, and this is your Welcome back. Now add this inside this thing. Okay, now everything is grouped. Okay, I want to change this button color to some other color. Click here and take some other color. And I want to change the background color. Click here and change the color like this. Okay, I think it's very clear, very straightforward, very simple. And if you want to enter something inside, click here, add a text, and write whatever text. Let me show you. I want to add, this is for your email. Click here and email. I want to show something like this email. I don't want this much size. Let's reduce the size. Okay, and I can move this to somewhere like this. Okay, and I want this to be italic, light italic, like this. Okay, now that is inside your group, and let me center it. Okay, and this is the way you create things in Figma. Adding colors is simple. Just click the element you want to fill, and there are two colors. One is for fill, and that is your fill color, and you have the stroke color, and you'll get all a snippet of colors you already selected here. Click here, and this is the color. The fill color and stroke color is same. Okay, and you'll get a color code here. Okay, this is the color code of this thing. Okay, so it's very straightforward. Adding colors. Now let's check how can you view, how can you do the prototyping. Okay, let me copy this thing again, and I just replicated the screens, just clicking here and take a copy. Now you have a copy of the screen. I'm going to call this as register, and let me rename it to this text to create an account. Okay, something like this, create an account. Okay, and this is your first page and this is your second page, and these two things are right now it looks like the same. Okay, now when I click on this button, I want to go to this screen. Okay, go to the prototype menu here. Okay, from here, and take the prototype menu. Then you can drag your wires, and this thing is called wireframe. Click on the button here. Now a small circle appears here, and click here and drag a wire to this thing. Okay, now these two things are connected, and now you can see you can define the interaction. And when I click or tap, I mean when I click here, I want to go to this page, and that page name is destination. Then animation, you can animate this thing. I mean I need smart animation, something like this. Okay, I just have a smart animation ace out. Okay, then you can visualize this thing by clicking on a play icon. You can see a play icon here. Click here. Now in another tab, a preview of this thing appears, and we selected iPhone 16. Now you can see a preview here. When I click here, and the second page appears. Okay, and this is the magic of Figma, and this is this much simple, just creating a preview. And if you want to share this to someone else, your client or someone else, you can share this by entering his email ID or something, and you can even copy this link and share. You can copy the link and share to that person. I just copied the link, and I can open that in another page. Okay, let me open in a new browser window and click here. Okay, now this will open in another window. See, this is the screens. Okay, now you can play here, and you want to make sure that you have a account here. Okay, and I think it's clear. It's very simple, sharing things. Okay, and this is just a simple example, and you can have add icons and all those things using the plugins tab here. You can come here, and here you have a plugin option, and select. Suppose you want to add an icon. So I am going to manage plugins, and then you can see a lot of icons here. See, I'm going to add box icon. Okay, now you'll get that plugin here. Okay, then run this, Then that will run inside your Figma interface, and you can select I want an email icon, email. Then this will give you icons like this. See, I want an email icon here. Let me add this icon. Click here. Now that icon is added here. Okay, and you can this added as an element here. So you can see that element here, and make sure that this thing is added inside your frame. Okay, uh, otherwise this will be outside of your frame, and frame is everything in Figma. Now you can see and go to design, and you can change everything. I want to change this to some other color. Okay, you can change it. You can even resize it. Whatever change you want, you can made it. Okay, and this is how you add icons. Okay, and if you want to add an image, it's very simple. Go to your image resource, and go your image actually resides. See, I want to add an image like this. Just drag that image to your Figma interface. Okay, and like this. Okay, and that image is added here, and that is outside of all the frames. And if you want to add that to a frame, I'll take a better picture, and let me take this picture. Okay, I want to add this to this frame, and you can just drag and drop here. Now that is inside your frame, you can resize it like this, and you can place it here. Okay, I hope you understand, and this is very simple. And that's it. You just learned Figma under 10 minutes. If this helped, give it a like, subscribe, and drop your questions below. And remember, practice is the key. See you in the next one.